Recording custom live streaming service.
Hmm.
I think we are doing it
Hmm.
correctly.
Hmm. There it
Good
goes.
morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Mindset Monday. Here we are. We are back. It is September 8th. We have started the new year for
Yeah.
us, for Eve and I. We take off the summer, and here we are back again. Absolutely thrilled to be back with Mindset Monday.
100% thrilled.
100% thrilled, even.
Yeah, more than maybe, no, you can't be more than 100%. Can you be more than
Well,
100%? You
some
can be
people
maybe
think you can. But you know what? You know
what?
what? We're happy. We're
Yeah.
happy.
Yes.
We're focused. Even I got together last week a little bit and discussed what this new year is going to bring. Perhaps, we don't know. We don't have the crystal ball, but we're certain that we're going to go into it with love in our heart,
Yeah, we
with
got to keep
kindness,
moving and being open to possibilities.
open to the
Mm.
possibilities.
Yeah.
So, we have a few things
We
that I
do.
want to discuss
Okay.
right off the very bat, kind of thing. So, because it's a first time back, I want to say to you and to me, congratulations to us and the
Oh.
entire team.
Oh.
We have been shortlisted as finalists from the Chamber of Commerce Innovation Awards.
Really? Oh, that
We're,
is good.
isn't that great? We're always talking about innovation. We're not huge awards people. We've received
No.
lots of
No.
awards, but being recognized, when people say just to be nominated is an honor. I truly mean that.
Yeah, I think the Chamber of Commerce is a great organization, and to
Yeah.
be nominated and recognize that we are a good community leader and we are innovative.
We are
Yeah,
innovative.
yeah.
Yeah, we
So it's great to be
absolutely.
recognized.
It is
Yeah.
great it is an
It's
honor to be
it,
recognized.
yeah, it takes out of your head and makes it real, maybe.
Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
Dovico's been around for 32 years. As of June, July this year, July, I guess, we have been around for 32 years, which is pretty amazing. We don't often talk, even I talk about mindset. We talk about all kinds of things, but we don't talk about Dovico a whole lot.
Well, we are Dovico.
We are Dovico, but I want to brag a little bit
Okay.
this morning about Dovico
Okay.
and what Dovico is. So Dovico is a time tracking solution
Yeah,
for
we're a software
projects.
company. We make software.
Yeah, we're a
Well, more
SaaS
than that. We
company.
make more than that actually, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And we sell to ridiculous amount of countries all over the world.
Yes. Yeah.
Huge organizations use our software
Hmm.
to track time towards their projects.
Yeah.
We're probably one of the only time tracking companies that have been around for 32 years.
Yes, most companies have been either sold off or merged
Weird,
or
right?
went bankrupt or whatnot.
So I just want to let you know, Eve, just for bragging sake.
Okay.
um People that have run a SaaS company this long, there are very few people that have actually
Yeah.
run a SaaS company
Yeah.
for this long. So we are amongst Autodesk, Adobe, SAP, SAT, right? Oracle, Concur, WebEx, NetSuite,
Hmm.
Salesforce. We've been around longer than Salesforce.
We have.
Um, yeah, by 6 years. We've been around longer than NetSuite by 5 years. We've been around longer than WebEx by 2 years. As a matter of fact, because we sell all over the world, WebEx was one of those first platforms that we actually used.
Yes.
Um,
Remember that actually.
yeah, we started at the same time as Concur.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Mhm.
is interesting because they actually are one of our clients. So, but they were acquired. Autodesk and Adobe pivoted.
Mhm.
Um, we didn't. We didn't.
No.
Why do you think that we have been one of those SaaS companies that have been around for 32 years?
Well,
Why do you
first
think?
of all, it takes a little bit of grit and a lot of innovation to be around for that long. So you have to be able, like, the word pivot. We have to be able to adapt to the marketplace.
Yep.
So that's what we've done for 32 years.
Yep.
Like 32, we've been basically every year, there's the market changes all the time. It's not the same as it was 32 years ago.
Hmm.
We used to sell boxes of software and then disk. Now we're a SaaS company. We had to pivot and adapt to the marketplace. So
I remember.
innovation is, being having grit and being able to deliver and being able to listen to the market what they want is the definition of being entrepreneurial is the adaptation of to the market, to the adaptation of what's happening in the world. That's pure definition of entrepreneurial, seizing the opportunity.
Seizing, yeah. Well, this is what our clients say. This is what our clients say. So interesting enough, I've been talking to some clients in this last little bit, and I had clients say things like, "We use you because you're reliable.
Yeah.
Your stability and your uptime is second to none." Of course, it being a SaaS company, right, and you're logging on, you certainly want to be able to log on when you want to log on. There's nothing worse than going onto a piece of software and there be like, I'm fixing it, come back later. Happens.
Hmm.
Um, I had one customer say to me, I believe your longevity comes from the fact that you only add new tech when it makes sense.
Hmm. We're very fussy about what we add to our, like we spend a lot of time thinking about our customers and thinking about, what is it that they need to fulfill their job. So I think that's true. And we're getting better at it.
I think that that is true as well because the thing is how many times have we got a Microsoft upgrade, right,
Yeah.
that we're trying to work through
Hmm.
and it makes no sense at all. We have
Right.
no idea. The Word looks the same, the Excel looks the same, right? Why is the upgrade? Why am I hunting and pecking for to format this now?
Right.
Right? So a lot of companies, what they say is they'll just upgrade every 5 years because there's new tech. So they'll send me an upgrade, a big one, because there's new tech. We're an agile company, so we're going to put out something new every few months. We put something new out.
We also have, um, we've been able, I think we've been able to say, okay, that's not working and throw it away. If our customers don't want it, we'll throw it away. We don't insist that they take it.
No,
Right.
absolutely, absolutely not. And we also know that sometimes adoption takes a little while,
It does.
right?
Mhm.
So if we've built it and they do not come, we will, like Eve says, we won't necessarily take it away, but we'll hide it. It'll be served to you a little less, so it's not in your way. I had also that we have a strong company culture.
We do.
Now, I asked, how do you know that we have a strong company culture?
Oh, okay.
Right?
That's a
So
good question.
so you can see that we have a strong company culture if you go to our website. You watch anything that we do, but I know that when you buy software, you're really not going back to the website often and checking in on them. I mean, I certainly do not. Do you go to Microsoft
I never.
website
No.
or do you go to Slack's website
But
or
you
you
like
go
you
to
can tell by the
Zoom's website?
way, like it's the human brain is amazing in being able to detect these little things, right? Like these subtle changes in the way you treat your customers, the way you deliver the software, the way you answer the phone, the way you send the email, the way respond to them, the way you deliver is actually how people like come up with these definition of who you are. It's in all of the things that you do, right? And
Okay, you're right. And that's exactly what she said. She said, this particular customer, excuse me, I can stay on they're not trying to get me off the phone,
right.
right? If I
Mm.
still can't get, they're not trying to get me off the phone.
Yeah, they're trying to answer my
They're
questions.
trying to answer my question.
Yeah.
And at the same time, they'll get personal. They'll get personable,
Yes.
right? With
Yes.
them. She said, right from the person answering the phone, going over to support, if I need a license on the fly, you guys have it in my hand,
Yeah.
not a couple days later. within hours.
But it's also in the delivery of the software. When we deliver a feature, it actually works. It's also in that. It's
Yeah, yeah.
also in the accounting,
That goes back to
making
our
sure that we,
reliability.
billing and
Yeah,
making sure that's fixed or making sure that's like all of that. It's
yeah.
all of it. It's not just like it's all the little nuances, right?
Mm.
And you can't write this in the book. You
No,
have,
no.
it's like it's people allowing people to be themselves and to lean into their strength.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a sign out front that says people helping people grow. And it's
Yeah.
exactly what you've just said. It's allowing people to lean into their strengths. It's also giving, people an opportunity to try on something new. At in our agile process, we'll decide the features based on our clients' feedback. And at that point, R&D, those developers get to pick what they want to do.
Mm.
They all work so well together um, in discovering what they want to do, and they will dip their toes into something completely and totally new. They never stay safe.
They don't. Yeah.
No, we've created a culture of courage, right? We've created a culture of people helping people grow. They know even if they take on something that they never did before, that they will always have somebody in that next
And
office that will help them.
this is so important, right? Like, having if you're building a culture where people can be heard, I can as a leader, I can have this in my head that, oh yeah, they can tell me anything. But it's recognizing that they actually can't because you as the leader, right? You have I'm gonna say like strength or an energy that could instill fear. So allowing, one of the things I've said, like, how do you build a culture that, delivers these kind of results? Like people stay around for a long time. Your customer stays around for a long time. Your team has the power to deliver innovative ideas without feeling that they're going to get hit on the head, right? That people are allowed to deliver things to try out.
Yeah.
People are allowed to be themselves.
Yeah.
How do you get to that? Well, it's an art to do that. It takes a lot of courage from the leader point of view to swallow their ideas, their way of being, and saying, "I'm going to listen to you now."
Well, it's their known, right? So
Yeah.
we believe that we know as leaders, right? It's always going to be Trent's going to be the best at that, so and so is going to be the best at that, or
We
only
think we
Monica
know.
can do that. In actuality, I think that there's many times that even I have walked away from a meeting and went, "Ooh, wonder how. Let's see how that's going to go." Right? And
Yeah.
and we've kind of clenched, right? It's like, oh, and every time, not every now and again, but every time they were able to rise, they were able to shine, they were able to
Surprise me.
surprise.
Surprise me. It's the surprises
Yes,
that really
absolutely,
like I'm
absolutely.
always thrilled to be surprised. Oh, I didn't expect that. Like that kind of thing. That,
Uh,
surprise meaning that I am not fixed on the answer that I thought I was going to have.
You've got to let go of your
Mm.
knowing.
Yeah,
You've got to let go of I know best type of mentality and allow people. That's what people helping people grow is all about. Is
absolutely.
even though we might doubt, hmm,
Mm.
that might not work, we allow for it to happen so we can give the opportunity to people, right? Takes a
Yeah.
long time for them to believe in themselves. So if we're not there believing in them, look out.
Yeah, I think one of the things I've learned over the last couple of years is all the answers you're looking for is in the silence.
Yes. Yes.
That's the real conversation happens in stillness.
Yeah.
So it's not in, and if you can move in stillness, that's like Olympic style of leadership. So
Yeah.
you keep moving, but you're still, like your brain is still, your thoughts are still. And anyways, maybe that's why we've been around for. I don't know
Well,
why we've been around, but I
it's
know we have a lot of grit. And I can tell you
a
this:
massive amount of grit.
like if I go around town and I ask about Shelley Butler, I know I'm gonna get all of these things,
Yeah.
right? If
Yeah.
I go around town, I ask about Dion Doucet, I'm gonna get all of these things. If
Yeah.
I go around town, I ask about, Dovaconians, I'm going to get all of these things.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's all part of our personality.
Yeah. We're not trying to be one another. We're not trying to
No,
make a whole bunch of Yves Doucets or Shelley
no.
Butlers. That's not what we're trying to do. But what we really want to do is we want people to shine. And a lot of times, just the leaders shine.
Hmm.
And at Dovaco, Eve changed that a long, long time ago when he said, "It's not me, it's all of us." And it took us a long time to believe that it wasn't just the leader. And everybody here is a leader, and everybody here has an opportunity to shine.
Yeah, I think if you look at most Dovaconians that I know,
Yeah,
and I know a lot of them,
yeah.
I know all of them.
Every
So,
single one of them.
so I would say that every single one of them, like there's not one that comes to mind where I don't feel that they're trying to get me off the phone. In other
Mm.
words, think about that for a second. There is not one Dovaconian that when I reach out to them, that the feeling is they're trying to get rid of me. They're trying to get me off the phone. They're too busy. Not one of them.
Not one of them. I agree. I don't have that.
Well, that's what I mean. You just got, did you just get that?
Yeah, I just didn't know how. Yeah,
I see that in your face.
yeah.
So, like, give me another one that they're saying to me,
Hmm.
to us, to you. They said, not one innovative. There is not one Dovaconian that I don't see light up with an innovative idea. Like you can, like you're talking to them every single time I talk to a Dovaconian, they have this like little glimpse of their eyes and say, "Oh, I just did this."
Yeah,
There is not one Dovaconians that I don't get that feeling of innovation from. They're always excited to share something they discovered, something they did. There is not one Dovaconian
you're right.
every time I talk to them that I don't get this little spark in their
That's
eyes,
the opposite of quiet quitting,
right?
right?
Not one.
Because
What else did you tell us?
everybody gets that opportunity to shine.
What
Yeah.
else did you tell me?
Well,
Stability. There is not one Dovaconian when I talk to them, when I meet them, that I don't feel that they're stable, meaning that they're grounded.
yeah,
Like they're planted on their 2 feet and they know who they are.
yeah.
There's not one of them. Like, think about it. Like, I walked into the door, I met this man. Like, this guy's planted. Like, he's grounded.
Oh,
I met
absolutely.
Trent. Hi, Trent, by the
Superstar,
way.
both of
I
them.
see you.
I
And
got the
there's
biggest
like
hug from
right
Trent.
there. So Trent like stood up, gave me a hug, gave me a handshake.
Hmm.
This guy is like he's grounded. That's
It's
stability.
absolutely true.
If you're
You know,
grounded on your 2 feet, you know what you're doing, and he has no shame of who he is, and this is who I am,
yeah,
right?
yeah. When you create that belonging, when you
Yeah,
create that trust, that love with your team, there's nowhere to go but up, right?
right,
Yeah. So yeah, it's defining. So you're absolutely right.
right.
Our
There,
values, what we carry around, not only for Dovaco the business, actually feed into each one of us. So when we go out into the world, we are showing stability, we are showing
yeah.
reliability, we are
Well, think about
showing
real.
longevity.
There is not one Dovaconian that can ask something I do not have to follow up. It's going to
No,
be if they tell me they're going to do something, I know it's going to be done. No,
absolutely.
there's not
There's
one
not
person.
one.
Think of Miranda or Diane or Estelle or
And
Monica. Like think about them.
we have some young
Ross,
leaders.
right?
Yeah,
Mike, all these
they
people.
shine. They
There's not
shine.
one person that tells me I'm going to get it done.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if like fixing the software, Phil, right? It doesn't
Yeah. Oh
matter,
God,
right?
Phil.
Right? Or
Yes.
Benoit. Like I'm going to
Yeah.
take care of this, right?
Absolutely.
Like you worry
Absolutely.
about, oh no, I should worry about when am
Oh,
I going to
and
do it?
Benoit
Or
will
do
dig
you
in.
like go to sleep? Do you worry about that they're not going to
No,
fix it?
no. Well, no. No,
Right.
nothing with
Right.
Dovaco because it
So,
is
yeah,
stable. It is reliable.
so how do you build a reliability? Like this is the question. These qualities are not like it's not the company that has these qualities.
It's the
It's
humans.
the human.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, Dovaco, we pride ourselves on these pillars and practices that we talk about all the time. And eventually what started to happen is everybody at Dovaco said, whoa, I feel like I'm in reaction. I'm going to create some space.
Mm,
Oh, I
yeah.
feel like it's all about me. I think I need to just create some space. You know, it doesn't matter who or where they are. They understand that they have tools to ground them, like
Yeah.
you say, or to allow them to kind of rise, not ask permission, but but just do it, you
Yeah.
know? So I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. And I'm all done bragging for today because we have a few minutes left and I
Oh
want to
my
talk.
God. Holy, that went by.
It goes by. I want to talk about so Eve has another event coming up
Oh
on
yeah.
September 20th because I wanted to start off bragging about Dovico a little bit because these events have really been inspired by the growth that we've had within Dovico and the humans within Dovico. And we want to give that back to our community. So Eve has taken on these amazing events
Hmm.
and allowed for people to sit in their wants, their desires, their doubts, their fears. Everybody is looking to be courageous. Everybody is looking to be stable, to be reliable, to have that longevity. Everybody wants to be strong. And a lot of people will say, Eve, how do you do that? How are you like this? So you've done these events and you've done quite a few of them.
Yeah, this is my third,
They're okay.
a third, yeah,
Third.
third event. They usually sell out, so I have,
They
I
do
think,
sell out.
around like a few tickets left, like 10 tickets left or something, 12
This is
tickets.
September 20th.
It's on a Saturday, September 20th. Um, and
What's it called?
it's called Embracing Uncertainty. So there's a lot of uncertainty in the world. You know, where's my next opportunity going to come from? Where's my paycheck going to come from? How am I going to pay the bills?
Yeah.
You know, the uncertainty about the U.S. and the Canada, the trade. There's uncertainty about if you're in the U.S. There's uncertainty about what's going on, the leadership. There's uncertainty about the world. There's uncertainty about your thoughts and your beliefs. There's uncertainty about your relationships, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't have to be uncertainty in big things. I think that uncertainty is just part of our human nature. And but
Oh,
uncertainty
yeah.
oh, can also we're just having some technical
No,
difficulties.
it's
We
good.
just can't see ourselves. So
We disappeared. That's talk about uncertainty. We
that's
disappeared.
that's new. um s- there we were, gone. So I think it's important to know that you're going to be uncertain. You're going to be uncertain about a lot of things. I'm building a new home and I'm pretty uncertain. Black windows, white windows, but should it bring us to our knees, right? The
Well,
uncertainty.
all suffering comes from certainty.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's like so I came up with these events because I thought, how do I, like, I'm fascinated by change, and I decided to like ask myself some deep questions about how do I change? How do other people change? Is change possible? If you want to change your life, if you want to have a better life, if you want to have a better outcome in your life, all of this stuff. So I dove deep into this area, and it brought me to yoga, which brought me to quantum physics, which brought me to meditation, so I've done so much reading, so much, like, I've like learned with the best in the world, people like Robin Sharma, Baron Baptiste, Joe Dispenza. I've read thousands of books, and I'm saying, okay, how can I like really summarize this and help people figure out where their suffering can end, how their suffering can end. And I said, how can I make this available for everyone? So it's available for everyone. If you can breathe and you can sit, you can come.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to make it, only for the yogis or only for the leaders or only, I wanted to make, that's why the price is $111. And what's the meaning and significance of $111? Nothing at all. It's just the number.
It's my favorite number.
And if you think it's magical, then come down for sure. But
I think it's
so I
magic.
wanted to come up with a way for us to how did I change and how can I like express this? And I can't explain this. I have to allow you a space for you to embody it, right?
Yeah.
So so what I realized, and I can tell you what to do. I can tell you how to do it. I can tell you how to practice. I can show you the world, but really the best way is for you to experience it. I can tell you that the results I've had in the two other events that I've had has been simply amazing. Like I've had people change jobs, change cities, change the way, like, but that's not the change partners, change the, but most importantly, the abundance, the love, the creativity, right?
Yeah. It's
One person said she was just like telling me, she says, here I was, and anxiety overcame me. And then it disappeared.
yeah. Yeah. I still have people calling me from these events as community.
Yeah.
Right. So, what's happened, and it's only been a couple events, but now we have a community. Hey, Shelley, I'm feeling this way. I remember in class, Eve said something about such and such, and we just talk it through. There's no answers to your anxiety. There's no real, there's no special pill. They say there is that's going to help you with that anxiety. But when you can reach out to a friend, you can reach out to community,
Yeah.
and you
That's part
can,
of it.
yeah, and you can be, you know in in your demise that you think you're in, and just allow yourself to tell the story. So a lot of times we talk about the stories that are within us, the stories that we tell ourselves over and over again. When we start to tell other people, it becomes a little more difficult.
Yeah, so the reason I started this, the reason we started this like, this has to go with Dovico. We're going to go back to Dovico. The reason I started this is I saw that the number one thing that stands in the way of you delivering a project, you delivering innovation, you delivering something with courage is your mind.
It's us.
And if you look at what's
Absolutely.
happening in the world today, well, we are surrounded with mental illness, like mental suffering. Let's call it that way, right? All sorts of dis-ease from
Mhm.
food to, and we believe and that okay, we can run our way out of this. We
Yeah.
can eat our way out of this. And boys, I think it's simpler than that.
I think
I
it's a
think it's
whole
a
lot.
lot simpler than that.
It's a whole lot
And
simpler.
so I came up with this very simple way of being. It's just, okay, let it go.
Yep.
Now it's easier said than done,
Way easier
right?
said than done.
However, that's what this event is about. So I'm going to give you, you don't have to come because I'm going to give you the solution. I'm going to give you the answer, right? Surrendering to the uncertainty of what's happening in the world it means to let it go. To let go, that to surrender to embracing uncertainty means that you can't, I'm going to tell you a truth here. You ready? Truth
Hmm.
bomb.
Hmm.
You can't predict the future. You think you can. You invest in the stock market and you say, oh, I was right. Good thing I invested. Oh my God, I was right. Or I was right not to invest.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
You see another person say, I told you he would be like that.
Yep.
So we predict the future, but we can't.
We
We can't.
absolutely cannot. Yeah, we absolutely
Right?
cannot. Yeah.
And
Nor should
it
you try, really.
eventually trying to predict the future freezes us.
It
It
will.
creates this disease, this suffering. It stops us from living,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And so the answer is very simple, let it go. And if you want an even simpler one, be grateful.
Yeah.
And I can explain, and I'm going to explain to you the science behind why this works.
Absolutely. Eve's going to give tools. The best thing that I have ever gotten from Eve, the best gift that I've ever gotten from Eve is these tools. The tools that allow me to be present, the tools that get me out of my anger when somebody flips me the bird when I've just cut them off. It's bottom line. Well, it happens, right? And I find myself catching myself so much quicker when I'm in reaction. When my husband has said something so stupid that I just want to, oh, I find myself just letting him know how much I love him,
Yeah, taking a breath. Yeah.
taking that breath. You know, uh,
Mm.
like I said, building a house is not for the faint of heart. So making these decisions and, is it right? Is it wrong? I can't predict the future. I can give you my best guess and be settled in those decisions,
Mm.
right? As opposed to going to bed and being so uncertain that I stay up all night long. Change is hard. Change is hard for everybody. But if you do it over and over and over again, practice makes it much easier to manage. So we need to let go. We need to create some space, right?
Yeah, I'm excited.
We need to have less reaction in our lives so we can be happy. We can be
Mm.
contented. Because if you allow the news, if you allow the noise to get in, it's a whole lot more work. And you'll see that on September 20th. So it's like a 8:30 to 3, right?
So we start at 7:45. So we start at 8. So be there at
Okay.
7:45
Yep.
a.m. And it's going to be at Brio on St. George. So that's up on the second floor of Delma. I'm going to change the
Bricks.
bricks.
Brio.
It's called Brio,
Is it
El
called
Brio or
Brio?
something. I'll get the
We'll make
address.
sure that that information gets to
It's
you.
on Delma on
Yep.
St. George. It starts at 7:45. Be
Hmm.
there, meet and greet, hugs, whatever. Get settled in. I asked you to be there a little minute so we can start at 8 sharp because we have a lot of things to cover,
Hmm.
and then we're gonna finish at 3 p.m. sharp as well.
Yeah.
So
Will we be doing lots of meditation?
if you want to,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna guide you through meditation.
Fantastic. So dress comfortably.
Yeah,
Bring a blanket if you want
yeah.
to. If you don't want like to sit in chairs, you can bring your mat or a pillow.
You can lie down.
I do see
Mhm.
people that actually lie down or just want to get out of their chair. Um,
Something cozy, something comfortable, blanket, pillows, mask. I'll have masks available if you don't have any for your eyes. And what else can I tell you? Um, yeah, is it for everyone? Absolutely. If you have, when we had one of my friends, he had Parkinson's, so he couldn't lie down, so he's stayed sitting down,
yeah,
no problem.
yeah.
If you have special needs, let me know. This is like available to everyone, so
Mhm.
there'll be food available. And again, if you have special needs, let me know, and we can accommodate
Yeah,
you.
there is an elevator to take you from the first to the second
No,
floor.
that does not work.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, let us know.
So yeah,
We'll
so
carry you up there.
seats. So yeah, that's the other thing. If you're in a wheelchair, that could be difficult to
That'll
get
be
up. I
difficult.
don't
Okay.
have anyone like yet, but
No, I don't think so.
what else can I tell you? Some people ask me, well, I've never meditated before. Don't worry about it. That's on me. Yeah, don't worry about that. That's my job.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you can close your eyes and breathe, you've got 95% done.
That is
Right.
meditation. It'll be interesting because if you've never done meditation, I have so many people say, "Oh, I can't do meditation." Well, everybody can actually do meditation. It's what you believe meditation is,
Yeah.
right? Your thoughts that you have about meditation. We're just asking you to quiet your mind, and we want you to go away and actually be able to quiet your mind.
Yeah, and
I
it's
meditate every day.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't mean that I am in still silence,
No.
right? As a matter of fact, I do a lot of my meditation with eyes open.
Yeah, most of the time when I'm doing, what I'm into doing, I'm
Me
meditating.
too.
We want to take you to a space and when you're doing, and meditation being you're observant of your thoughts,
Yeah.
you're observant of your body. You lose track of time, space, body. You're basically not here. You're basically in your alpha state.
Yeah.
So in your alpha state, you're totally creative. So, Dovico is a creative company. That's what we do. We create. But I want every single person that I know to experience their own creativity, to experience their own way to lean into the possibility of becoming the best possible version of themselves. And that means that you have to let go of all the angst, all the suffering, all the things you've pent up in the world that
Absolutely.
you've pent up by practice.
By
And,
practice.
and it's
Yeah.
only a practice. We've been, subject to the environment, like, our society, and then we've pent up all of this like anxiety, suffering, dis-ease, and you can let that go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you have to let that go. That's what's actually keeping you out of your growth. So
it does. Yeah.
it is so important for you to be in a space or have those tools that you can be in a space that you can take those deep breaths, that they're not getting caught and hitched. And I find so many people have a difficult time to take that deep breath.
Yeah, so it's nobody's coming, like Mel Robbins says, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to heal you. Nobody's
No,
coming to do your life
no.
because this is your life.
I've been waiting.
Nobody's coming.
He's
You're
coming.
gonna have to stop thinking. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
stop analyzing. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to stop reacting and stop being attached. You're gonna have to start being yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what
Oh,
this session is about next week.
yeah.
For the first time in my life, I am myself.
Beautiful. You are all going to learn how to stop doing and going, y'all. And it's going to be so important. September 20th. I can't wait to see you there. So, this has been our very first Mindset Monday back for
Back
the
from Monday.
ending of
Yes.
this fiscal year for us. So, I am so excited. Can't wait to see you next week.
Yes. Next
Hey,
Monday.
next Monday.
Absolutely.
I'm Shelley Butler,
I'm Yves Doucet.
and this has been Mindset Monday. Love you. How are you?